So, hello friends, welcome back to Sync in English. So, today we are going to discuss about group dynamics, leadership style, and effectiveness. So, first of all, we will understand what are groups, why we form, and what are the different types, etc. Right? And then we will discuss about the styles of the leadership and effectiveness. So, let's see, what are the groups. So, group can exist in any organization if its members are motivated to join and they contribute in various amounts to the group processes. So they reach an agreement and have even disagreement through various forms of interactions. So these are all, we say it's, they are groups. Or to simply put forth, physical and psychological distance or proximity where people who are sitting or working in one area or office are likely to form a group. So there is a likeness of forming a group when they are in the same proximity. And even they contribute in various amount to the group processes, either by the agreement or disagreement through constant interactions. And even before they interact with each other, they are likely to share common beliefs that impel them to band together. So these are the criterion for groups are concerned. And there are different types of groups like formal and informal. And for that matter, why we actually form groups, let's see. And then we'll understand what are the formal groups and informal groups and group dynamics. So why actually we form groups for that matter? So first one is, it's a sharing common activities which leads to more interaction and henceforth groups in order to accomplish common goals. So there would be certain common goals can be achieved by this sharing common activities. So this can form, one of the reasons for the formation of groups. And security and protection. So group members can actually give an individual a sense of security and a real degree of protection as well. So if I belongs to group A or B, so I get certain sort of protection or security. So that gives a sense of security and protection. Affiliation. So even affiliation, for that matter, an individual need for affiliation and emotional support can be directly satisfied by the formation of groups, and especially membership in the group. So because of the acceptance that they get in the, you know, acceptance is one of the social need, where that feeling of getting accepted by others is one of the foremost, hence plays an important role in self-worth as well. So this is one of the, which builds esteem and identity. So groups always actually provides an opportunity of an individual to feel important. So either I am not, uh, you know, not divided of the group, but I feel, part of group or feel important when I join groups. So that gives the self-esteem or identity. So another one is nothing but task accomplishment. So task accomplishment is one of the primary reasons that the groups are actually created, and it facilitates the task accomplishment. So the task accomplishment is one of the primary, reasons why groups would. So that's about the task accomplishment. And then last but not least, it's similarity. It's like birds of a similar feathers flock together. So it's like, where you can see that the similarity uh, do attract people to be more of, either they attract, opposites, and in people who are dissimilar in terms of sex, race, income, age, and religion, the like, find each other's company more satisfying than the people who are highly similar on these dimensions. So it's like opposite poles getting attracted in the similar way. The groups provides this dissimilarities and similarities, and which why we form groups is understood well. And let's understand what are the formal and informal groups. So formal groups are nothing but they are found in organizations where people are frequently assigned to work in groups. So they are asked to, they are like task oriented. So either an department or a committee members, etc. So they have an important role or a formal role which they play, and they accomplish this task by forming the groups. Informal groups are they are they arise from social interactions among organizational members. So these members voluntarily forms groups and more heavily based upon interpersonal attractions. So these are the two types of groups, formal versus informal. So I think it would be more clear if we understand the group dynamics as well. So what are group dynamics for that matter? Group dynamics are the interactions and forces among group members in social situations. So in social situations, how these group members interact would lead to the group dynamics. And group dynamics as a social study were focused on describes how groups are organized and conducted in terms of group leadership, membership participation, cooperation in the group, etc. So group dynamics actually contribute to the roles, status, and composition, leadership. And this group dynamics refers to the attitudes and behaviors of a group, actually. So no two groups are alike. So they form different, when we see group A and group B, they are not similar and they have dissimilarities at different levels. And effective and positive group dynamics are vital for any organization is concerned. And especially the leaders who understand group dynamics, behavior, structure can use the sort of knowledge to create and even guide and manage the cohesive and productive groups. So this is how the group dynamics helps, and the group dynamics contains the composition and the status, roles, norms, leaderships, cohesiveness, togetherness, willingness, right? These are all leadership, it will be there. So these are all composed of group dynamics. So group leadership for that matter. So there are groups. Now we understand why we form groups. So what are the different types of groups? What are the basis for the formation of groups? And what are the group dynamics? And within the group dynamics, we are talking about leadership now. So what exactly the leadership? And what are the different types of leadership styles will be explained in another video. Thank you.